Hey guys, what's going on? It's Emos99, and in this video we're going to be doing a monthly Q&A video. You can already tell this video is going to be so interesting. I'm going to see how long I can be emo in this video, so yeah, there's an added bonus. Man, this is the saddest video ever, and it's like 15 seconds in. So in this video I'm going to be trying to answer questions as briefly as I can, but also as concisely, or just concisely, because they overlap. So the first questions I'm going to answer are from YouTube because those questions have been asked over a month ago. So we're going to answer those questions first before we answer the recent Twitter questions. So we're going to be going from the bottom of the video up to the most recent because I feel like I should answer the oldest questions first. Okay, let's use this wireless mouse to, okay, conveniently. Okay. First comment, not a question, great voice. Thank you, I've been working on it. This is address. Drat, yeah, I'm like 20 feet away from my computer, so it's sort of difficult to see, although I do have perfect eyesight. Well, I'm blind in this side, but... he asked, do you like anime? Not really. I've never had an interest in it. It's not that I don't like it, I've just never invested time into discovering more about it, or just having any sort of prior knowledge about it. It seems interesting. It seems like something that if I had invested enough time into, I would like. I just don't. You know, I just don't have the time to invest in a new hobby per se. I'm sort of stuck with one like this one. I know, it's something interesting. If I have the time, I'll look more into it because it seems somewhat interesting. And I'm sure that, well, a lot of people love it, so it must be cool, I guess. Alright, next question. Michael Ward asks, why you so Armani? Shut up, Michael. I know that kid. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Oh, I answered this question. Oh, by the way, yeah, still didn't gut my hair. Surprise, surprise. Everything Technology. Yes, Everything Technology. My favorite person ever. What piece of technology impressed you the most this year? Impressed me the most? That's a good question. You know, it actually makes sense to read these questions beforehand. I am sort of impressed with the LG G3. Yeah, I know it's a sort of cop-out, but I mean, come on, a 1440p display on a phone, that's pretty impressive. I mean, it's not something that's just unimaginable, it's just that not many manufacturers decided to implement it. Actually, LG was the first one, the first major manufacturer to implement it, but the technology is pretty interesting. I've seen an LG G3 up close and the display is phenomenal. And it's just great how they can pack so many pixels into a phone nowadays that would have been otherwise unimaginable about 6 years ago. So yeah, that's a win. And now my hair is back where it originally was. I'm sorry guys, I guess I am emo. I did lie to you. Next question. Oh, comment. Who dat? IGGY. Next question. Oh, that wasn't as seamless as I'd hoped. I didn't mean to say. Okay, next question. I was just going to read the next one. Oh, okay. You have a good voice. Same guy who said that I have a great voice. Thanks. Oh, so I guess you meant my singing voice. Thank you. I'm sort of thinking of doing covers, but you know, it's just something that I've never delved into, so I don't know what the repercussions may be. I don't know. I may soon. I just would need to learn how to be better at guitar, or get a good guitar. Okay, next. Sassy Duck. Okay. And I'm sort of sick, so I don't really want to laugh because some fluids may, you know, emanate from an original area. No, here. You should make a video on your top 20 albums of all time. Yes, I will. Somebody else on Twitter just asked me that. I will make a video on that very soon. I just need to formulate the list because, of course, it'd be quite a long list because it's 20. I know how to count. Let's move on to the next question. But yeah, I'll probably make a video within the next month. You can count on one. Count on a video, not that one, just a new video. I'd be interested to see your hair wet. I imagine it to be pretty long, and that was a month ago. Imagine how long it is now. Wait, okay, this is gonna be uncomfortable. Okay, I can probably bite my hair if I wanted to. Even from the bangs or whatever the freaking heck these are called. Yeah, I can definitely lick it, that's weird, but yeah, I can probably bite it. Okay, now it's just gonna look weird. Oh man, this is odd. Now I just feel uncomfortable because there's like a significant mass of hair right here, and I don't know how to, you know, mess with that since I have no hair expertise whatsoever. Can you tell? Alright, next question. Man, this is probably the worst thing I've ever done. I don't know what this means. Okay. Oh man, I'm reaching for the mouse. It's right in my hand, man. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave this in the video. Why not? Sky Guy PvP says or asks, what editing software do you use plus program to make some of your thumbnails? The editing program, I use Adobe Premiere Elements, I believe 12, I don't know, it was $50 on sale, so that was an awesome deal, and it's a pretty efficient, quick, and customizable, not customizable, but you know, it's quick, has a lot of features, and it's nice overall, and works for me. Adobe Premiere Elements, it's the beginner's edition per se, but it's less expensive, so that's great. And which program do I use, or what program do I use to make my thumbnails? I use PhotoFlexer, this web app that I've used for a couple of years, and I've just decided to stick with it. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check it out and make some thumbnails of your own. But it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and I use it all the time. Although not a question, a comment from the one and only Toby, or the one and only commenter named Toby on my previous question answer video. Dookie by Green Day. Yeah, rock on, Toby. Man, you're awesome. Yeah, everybody else watching this is awesome too, but Toby, he just goes above and beyond. Now time for the friggin' Twitter questions. You obnoxious people on Twitter that decide to ask questions. Twitter app, yes, I can't use Tweetbot yet because it's not optimized for the iPhone 6's display. Huh. Okay, let's look at my notifications. Okay, Vincent, or oh no, I can't say that. Is your iPhone 6, he spelled it out, how kind, is your iPhone 6 bending / are you scared it will bend? No. I don't like the iPhone 6's design flaw, which I've uncovered, I don't really want to get into it. Screen gates, that's what it's called. There's a gap between the digitizer and the chassis on literally, I don't want to say it, but literally all iPhones in production. I went to the Apple Store the other day, or yesterday, and I was inspecting all the iPhones, and they seem to have, in some way, shape, or form, a gap in between the aluminum chassis and the digitizer. It was somewhere. It was usually on the left side of the phone, although some had it on the right side. So I actually got mine replaced, and this one doesn't really have the same problem to that extent, but it's very minor on this one, but it's still evident. And it was evident on all of the phones at the Apple Store. So it's some design flaw. And it's really shocking that Apple would let this slide because, you know, there is a slight gap in between the digitizer and the chassis. I mean, that shouldn't happen. Luckily, this one doesn't really happen. This has a very mild case of it, whereas most phones have a rather severe, significant case. Leave me a comment down below if you have an iPhone. It's more evident on the gold one because the silver and the space gray chassis tends to blend in better. So just let me know, especially if you have a gold iPhone 6, if you can see a gap anywhere on your phone between the digitizer and the chassis. Just let me know. I want to sort of inspect this because it's really been bothering me. Not on this so much because you can't, it's almost indistinguishable, but on the other one I had, it was very severe, and also on some in the Apple Store. So just let me know. So am I scared that this will bend? No, it's not really a problem on the iPhone 6. It's more so the iPhone 6 Plus. I'm afraid of the digitizer sort of popping off more because it's not evident now on this. But I'm scared that in a month or so, the chassis will sort of separate from the digitizer. I don't want that to happen, and I'm sure that as the months progress, more people will start to notice this, because almost nobody's made a big deal out of this. Almost nobody's mentioned this. I made a video on this a couple days ago about the digitizer problem, and only one other guy made a video on it. Only one. Whereas we have like hundreds of videos on Bendgate, which is almost a non-issue. This is present on almost all iPhone 6s and almost all iPhone 6 Pluses, so I think that's a bigger pressing issue. But anyway, to answer your question, no, I'm not scared of it bending, I'm scared about the digitizer thingy. Aaron asked, what are your study apps and tech? I don't have any study apps. I don't really care about school. I don't find any methods of studying to be effective in nature. I mean, maybe flashcards, but not even, really. If I were to study for a test or something, I'd just read notes. I'd go online, look up the subjects in question, just read about it, sort of memorize the article, and go from there. But other than that, for sheer memorization, I'm not really concerned with much of that. I don't make flashcards and things like that, so it's not really, I don't have any study apps. The only educational app I have on my phone is Edmodo, and that's how I contact my teachers and stuff. That's about it. At TechnoKP asks, can you dance better than Ninja Explosion tonight? It's ninja explosions in me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be an ass, but I don't know. I'm sick. I don't want to dance. Seriously, I will do it sometime. I'm not really backing down from that. I'm just not in the mood to. I don't have the energy, really. But my answer is probably not. I'm not a great dancer. I can say that, and I can admit that. I can admit that with pride, actually, because I'm not a good dancer. So, no, I probably can't, especially since you're the one challenging me. I doubt that you're bad at dancing, so you're probably good at it, and I'm not, so you'd probably win. He also asked earbuds versus headphones, and what pairs do you have right now? Earbuds, you mean earbuds or, okay. Okay, so headphones, I have, oh my god, oopsies, oops. I have the ATH-M50s for headphones, and I have the Philips SHE 3590s for earbuds. These are awesome. I mean, they don't rival the ATH-M50s because, of course, those are much more expensive, and these are earbuds, but they're very good in almost all departments. Clarity is phenomenal on this. Clarity is utterly phenomenal. You can hear almost all instrumentation present in the track, and I absolutely love these. I will recommend these to anybody. These are like $10 at Target, and you can pick them up. They don't break, and if they do, it's $10. Just go out and buy another pair. But I would recommend these. I use my ATH-M50s when I'm at home all the time, but when I'm out and about at, school and other places, I use my earbuds, and I don't mind them at all. They're really, really good for the price. They easily beat the Apple EarPods, which are crap. Sorry if I offended anybody. Okay, P_AMXTR asks, okay, so what about some of your favorite apps for the iPhone 6 that are optimized? Oh, that are optimized. Well, there are a ton of those. Not really, he stated sarcastically. Let's see. Alien Blue, a Reddit client, really, when I'm starting to resort to those, you can tell that they're not really much to choose from. Yeah, Alien Blue, Reddit client, what else? The Office Suite. Really, I'm hard-pressed to find any good applications supported for the iPhone 6. It's ridiculous, come on. Developers, update your apps. Unoptimized apps look atrocious on the display. I can't even imagine what the 6 Plus will look like. Apps on the iPhone 6 look bad. I can't imagine how horrible they look on the 6 Plus. Please, developers, that should be a #1 priority for all developers. Optimize your apps for the higher resolution. It's really annoying. And especially, I'd rather have letterboxing. You know, on the iPhone 5, how apps that weren't supported for the new resolution were letterboxed. I'd prefer that because at least you retain the same image quality. But with this, they blow up the image, so it's just an upscaled resolution. No, don't do that. Well, it's sort of Apple's fault too, because they did that. I'd rather have the black bars that were oh so annoying, because upscaling the applications just makes the apps look really, really, really unsightly. So I'd prefer that. There we go. Little mini rant. Thank you for whoever asked that. P.AMXTR. My boy Bert Govin. How old are you? I am 15. I answered that in a previous one, but it doesn't matter. I'm 15 and a half actually. I was born March 18th, 1999. So I'm 15 and a half, and I'm turning 16 soon. That means I'll be old enough to drive a car, but I'm deathly afraid of them, so I'm probably not going to. Let's end on that note, shall we? Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it and if you have any questions, do all that stuff below the video. Like it, comments, so on and so forth. What was that? Thanks for watching. Any suggestions, whatever. Do whatever you'd like to this video. And, if you're that certain somebody who likes to dislike my videos, you know who you are. Do what you have to do. Even though you probably didn't make it to this part of the video. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are so cool. I'll see you all next time. Bye. Oh, wait, my signature, although this is really sad and depressing, I don't even know what it's supposed to resemble. Bye, guys.